اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بك أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك النشور. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد نبيا. اللهم زدني علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم أدخلنا جنتك، اللهم أدخلنا جنتك، اللهم أدخلنا جنتك وأجرنا من النار، وأجرنا من النار، وأجرنا من النار. يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك وعلى طاعتك. اللهم اختم لنا بالحسن الخاتمة ولا تختم علينا بالسوء الخاتمة. اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا وشاهدنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين يا رب العالمين. All praise due to Allah Rabbul Alameen for His mercy, His blessing, His rahmah, and for His forgiveness upon the sin that we have been committed every day. But Allah is all forgiving and all merciful. If we have to run, we run towards Allah, not away from Allah, because we cannot run away from Allah. We learn how to run towards Allah because Allah is all forgiving and He accepts repentance from those who repent to Him. We also always pray, may Allah bless all of us who are here today, those who are absent among us. We ask Allah to bless our loved one, the one who was with us before and they are no more with us now, who have passed away. We love them very much. We feel for them, we feel they're absent, but Allah also loves them more than us. So when the time for them to go back, we accept with rida, with hope that Allah Rabbul Alameen will reward them, will make them among the people who are righteous, and inshallah Allah will allow us inshallah to meet them again in the hereafter. Ameen. Our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved his ummah a lot. He always prayed for his ummah, but in the same time among the ummah he expressed his feeling that the best are the first generation, qarni. He said, Khairun Nas Qarni, the best people, the people who live in my time. So he remind all of us that he loved them. They are the best. So we also must learn how to love them and put them as the best. Don't ever feel that we are the best. They are the best first. Whoever the Prophet said are the best, we must acknowledge and we must believe in it. ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ, then the second generation. So we also have to honor the second generation. ثُمَّ الَّذِينَ يَلُونَهُمْ, then the third generation. And that's why we must honor the third generation. Then come the other generation. We have to honor the pioneer, the senior, if they are still alive. Because there is the adab of religion. I believe we have been honoring a lot of elders, especially our parents. But whatever adab we have with the elders, always there is a limit. As long as the elders do not instruct us to do something against Allah and the Prophet, then we must listen. The minute they want us to go against Allah and the Prophet, then we must be consistent in our belief. But we are not supposed to be rude and to show disrespect to the elders. We must use the best word to excuse ourselves. Example, I just can't do it. Excuse me. You don't have to shout at them, scream at them, no. Because in general, everyone knows what is right and wrong. General Muslim will have some basic guidance. They don't have a lot of details, but they know backbiting is wrong, fitna is wrong, cheating is wrong, lying is wrong. They know. Making promise and you do not fulfill promise is wrong. If you've been entrusted with something, you prove to them you cannot be trusted. To betray the trust is wrong. Everybody knows. Taking something that destroys yourself also is wrong. Hurting others is wrong. Judgmental is wrong. We all know what is right, what is wrong. So we always ask Allah Rabbul Alameen to put into our heart, what is that? Rahmah. Allah Rabbul Alameen said in the Holy Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. O Muhammad, we never send you except to bring rahmah, mercy, good feeling, positive thoughts and feeling. Don't be judgmental. Don't keep on condemning and feel that you are better than others. Sometimes you are better than others. It's true. But you don't have to say it. Prove it. How to prove that you are better? You are more humble. Yeah. You're ready to sacrifice for the sake of others. Yes. Not me. That is not a good sign. We is a good sign. And this is very important, this spirit. The Prophet was been reminded by Allah. فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ. Allah remind our Prophet who Allah appoint him as a messenger who give him miracle. He can do a lot of things that we can't do. But Allah Rabbul Alameen is telling our Prophet فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ. How can people be attracted to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? How can people follow his invitation to Islam? How do people once upon a time hate him so much? After that, they love him so much. Especially like Khalid ibn Walid, who was going to war against the Prophet. Umar ibn Khattab, who wanted to kill the Prophet. But then they became Muslim. What attracted them? Money. The Prophet is a poor man, yatim. He have nothing. Whatever he had was given by the wife. She gave it back to the Ummah. He put Allah's command ahead of his own feeling. It's because of the rahmah that Allah put into the heart of the Prophet. He was a caring, loving prophet and messengers, like a father who feel for his ummah, who care for them, patiently calling them back to Allah. Even they go against him, he keep on praying for them. Allahu Akbar. We don't even call other back to Islam, and we are judging them. That is when we feel people are not attracted to us because of our character. We don't care. We don't show them that we care. So it's time for us to look into ourselves. That is why I always remind a lot of our Jama'ah as student of knowledge. When you seek knowledge, humbly deep in your heart, ask Allah, Allahumma zidni ilman nafi'ah. When you ask Allah for that, meaning you do not want the other type of knowledge. Why you said zidni ilman nafi'ah? Because you do not want to be among the ilman la yanfa, who seek knowledge but the knowledge do not benefit them. The knowledge do not change your character, your mindset, your feelings still the same. But of course, between you and the people who don't want to learn, you are better. No, we are better for those who come for class compared with people who don't care about learning. But among the people who have the right knowledge, act upon the knowledge. Compared with those who also have knowledge but not pure knowledge, the Quran and Sunnah. How can you be pure when you are not having the pure knowledge? You cannot be pure. Inshallah, we believe in the angels. So important because the angel is so close and is monitoring what we are doing, and he is writing every single deeds that we are engaged in. He is going to write it down. Whether you do it for Allah or not, he will write down. But later on, Allah is going to present it to all of us. فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. Even an atom seed of good deeds, a good advice, picking up some object that endanger other people, cleaning our room, the toilet, no one knows what you are doing for the sake of Allah, will be written down. All the good deeds, the bad deeds will be written down. Day of judgment, Allah will present it back to all of us. Look, so that we don't say, oh Allah, you forget something. You know, last time I was doing this. No, no, no. But Allah said to us, Yara, فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَى شَرًّا يَرَى. You ask anyone who have this understanding, will tell you that Allah is not telling us He will reward you. No, 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 no. He just wants you to look into all the things that you have done. We may even forget all the good things that we have done. Too busy. But He is going to give it to you. Show it to you. But no reward. Even the good thing, He show it to you. Because the angel have wrote it down. The angels are very amanah, very trustworthy. They never fail Allah. If we are given some kind of trust, we always fail Allah. Ourselves we fail. Our body have right upon us. We have to take good care of our body. With the right food, right drink. You must rest. Your body have right. Your children have right. Your spouses have right upon you. Your neighbor have right. But most of us fails. Sometimes you fail to even honor the right of your body. Just an example. But Allah is merciful. He still forgives us. He will show you, then only He will select. Among the good deeds, that you do it purely for Him, lillahi ta'ala, wa ma umiru illa liya'budallah mukhlisin lahuddin, then He gives you reward. You are doing another good deeds, but He knows you are not doing for me. You do for so and so, now you go to that so and so and ask Him to reward you. I can't reward you because you don't do it for me. You work for other people, you call me to pay your salary. Only crazy people will do that. I don't call that a salary, I call that is a sadaqah. Salary, you only ask from your boss. That's how it goes. All the bad deeds that you have done, you know where the ending of the bad deeds is always bad. Allah will let you see it, but Allah is not judging us yet. He just shows us all the good deeds. Maybe you have 10 tons of bad deeds, 1 ton of good deeds. Which one is heavier on the scale of Allah? The 10 tons of bad deeds, khalas, to you, I'm doomed, khalas. Finish. 10 tons of bad deeds, only 1 ton of good deeds. To our calculation, we fail, khalas, finish. No hope, because we don't value things. We don't value all the good deeds, the blessing that Allah have given us. But remember what Allah said. Look at Allah's mercy, rahmah. لِكُلِّ حَسَنَةٍ أَشْرُ أَمْثَالِهَا. Every good deed, I reward them 10 times more than what they have done for me. Your little sacrifice for the sake of Allah, brother and sister, you never regret. But if you are very selfish, you will regret one day. But what is the point to regret in the hereafter? There's no turning back. Here is the best place for you to regret, so that you can change immediately and get ready to go back to Allah Rabbul Alamin. This is Darul Amar. The time for you to act, the time for you to do anything here, that is Yawmul Hisab. The day of resurrection is for you to receive your reward. Nothing to do with Amal anymore here. There's no work for you over there, and you don't have to work. Either you go into the hell, and somebody will be ready to take care of you in hell. Hell also got people take care of you, to barbecue you, to cut your tongue, to do this, to burn you. And paradise also, you have a lot of angels waiting to serve you. You serve for the sake of Allah here, you have a lot of Allah's angel to serve you. Allahu Akbar. Allah is great. 10 ton of sin, khalas. But Allah's blessing, He multiplied the goodness to 10 to 700 times. Then through His mercy, rahmah, He forgives all of you. That is what we are looking for. The blessing, the rahmat of Allah. Without that, we are doomed, because we know we don't have a lot of good deeds. And Allah also reminds us, Innal hasanat yuzhibna sayyi'at. Always be fast in doing good things, Because every good deed that you do for the sake of Allah, purely for Allah, when the angel wrote it down, Allah promised us it will erase the bad thing. One good deed, Allah erase. More than one bad deed is thrown out. But again, sometimes we very selfish, very unthankful and ungrateful. It's just like children today get things so easy from the parent, they are not grateful and thankful anymore. They just want more and more and more. And when the parent is not well, they don't even have time to visit their parent. They don't care. This kind of children don't deserve more than what they have deserved. We have to educate them. They have to learn. If they want to learn the hard way, we have to let them learn through the hard way. Then they know. Yeah. Because sometimes we feel very sad for the parents who work so hard for the children, care for the children, give almost everything, sacrifice for the children, and where they are old age, the children have no time for them. Children just wait for them to die to get their property. This kind of children. What to say? What to say to this kind of children? We have to pray very hard. May Allah guide them. That's why we must be istiqamah and be in the jama'ah, because the jama'ah may help them, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, let's go back to the book, inshallah. I always like to start with some muqaddimah to remind us about waqi', the reality that we are facing every day. And don't forget, tomorrow night we have our guest speaker, Yusuf Estes, here to give us some motivation talk. Very good topic. Islam is cool. It's so important for us to have the belief and the yaqeen. We may believe, but how yaqeen you are towards what you believe is a different level. If you have the yaqeen that Allah is going to send angels to us, and the angel always stay with the believers because he loves the company. You are good and the angels are good. They love to be in a good environment. Yeah. The angels are with the believers all the time, except when the believers undress or go to toilet. Then if you don't want the angel to be with you, go to the toilet. Stay in the toilet. Eat in the toilet. You can do anything. If you look at this hadith, that means if I go to the toilet, he is no more there with me. Yeah. But you must remember, Allah knows what you are doing in the toilet, and Allah will give the information to the angel. When you're out, he will write it for you. That's why you cannot escape from the angel. He don't like that place. And that place is not a good place for you to stay too long. Unless you're having problem, health problem, you have to struggle, have a good jihad, pushing and pushing and pushing. And not only the stool will come out, even blood will come out. But what that really fit the environment of the toilet? You don't bring coffee, tea. Yeah. You don't even bring 7-Up Coca-Cola in the toilet, even it's not a good drink. You don't bring biscuit, chocolate in the toilet, unless you are stealing the chocolate, so you only eat it in the toilet. But one thing you love to bring in for a lot of meal are cigarette. Smoker love the toilet environment. That's why even in the KLIA, all the airport, no smoking, no smoking in the toilet. You go in, astaghfirullah al-azim. Especially for the handicapped, they lock themselves for what? To smoke there. I make a report few times in the airport. I say, why each time I want to go to this toilet, it's always locked. Then the minute it's open, you can see the smell. It's worse than durian. Durian, at least you make you feel good. Then I complain. I say, I want to see your manager. What are you doing? The law said no smoking. And who are doing that? Their staff. Astaghfirullah. Maybe they believe that angel don't record now, no problem. But you know, when you come out, your smell is bad. Angel don't like to be close to people who have bad smell. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Yata'aqubuna fikum malaikatu bil-laili wa malaikatu bin-nahar, wa yastami'una fi salati al-fajr wa salati al-'asr." There are two groups of angels who stay with you. One during the night and one during the day. They take turns. They have shift. They all meet at the Fajr and Asr pray when they want to take leave. They have to meet. I'm taking off, you come in, okay. Check in, check out, check in, check out. The communication is ongoing. Our check in, no one know, check out, no one know. Even they have a punch card, you call somebody to punch for you. We are smarter than the system. No. Maybe one day they are going to introduce thumbprint. No more people helping you to punch your card. But neither our system, neither there's any reinforcement. People don't care. Why people don't care? People know that we don't care. We just write the wording, we just say this, after that we don't follow up. People know our character. And that's why our character, our behavior never change. Because we have all the wrong people in place. We put the wrong people. You want the garden to look good, you must put a garden of people who are passionate. They are passionate with flower, with the green. Then they will love to be in the environment. They will clean. Most of the one who sweep in the garden, they sweep all the rubbish under the tree. Just people don't see, khalas. You want people to keep the toilet clean, you must get people who are very particular with cleanliness. In Japan, people are very disciplined. But students who are staying in Japan for 2 years, they see how the Japanese commitment to cleanliness. But you go to their place, they are still the same. I say, you are staying here 2 years already. And you have seen how disciplined, how clean the people here, the environment. But how can you still behave like you in Malaysia? Something is very wrong. When you look at that, if the Japanese people is here from before World War II until now, I think we are very, very advanced. Because they have to reinforce discipline. Once upon a time, people known the Japanese as very cruel. Now you go and see them, very polite, very humble, very honest, very clean. But we, alhamdulillah, people still acknowledge we are very soft people. We are always software until today. That's why there's no hardware. You cannot prove to people. Only soft inside. Everything, they say the feeling, our feeling, Allahu Akbar, very sensitive. Yeah. They all meet at Fajr and Asar. This is the shifting time. Those who have passed the night with you ascend to the heaven, they go up to the heaven. And Allah will ask them, though He knows everything about them, Allah will ask just to check on them. Allah don't have to ask because He knows everything. يَعْلَمُ السِّرَّ وَعَلَانِيَةً. What is hidden, what surface, Allah knows. But Allah purposely will ask them, how did you leave them? When you leave Fulan bin Fulan, in what condition? The angel replied, when we left them, they were praying. Allah. Also, when we came to them, they were praying. Fajr, Asar. How beautiful. Yeah. The departure and the meeting. When they depart, they saw us praying. That is called a good ending. When the other one comes in, they saw us praying. It's a good beginning. And that's why we always ask Allah, Allahumma khtim lana bil husnil khatima. Oh Allah, give us a good ending. But to have a good ending, to make sure all of us have a good ending, not just praying for a good ending, we work towards from the beginning, that our beginning is good. We all have a good beginning. That's why we end up husband and wife. But the ending also plays a very important role. We are working, we go in early, alhamdulillah. Do what you have to do. But don't just be good in the morning. Towards the end, you create problem. You sabotage. You don't fulfill your assignment. Do it. The extra 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, Allahu Akbar. For Jannah, are you ready to work extra service just for Allah? What is that? Remember, I shared with all of you before, when I was new in Islam, I learned how to pray. I know that we must pray as a Muslim. Wherever you are, where you work with, you must pray. So sometimes I excuse myself and I go and pray at one corner. When my boss was not yet a Muslim, caught me praying, he called me and said, I didn't pay you to pray. I pay you to work. What is this? Praying is something personal. When you go home, you go and pray. That's not my problem. But when you are working, you work. What he say is true or not? Is that true? It's true. You sign to work. And there's no agreement when you sign the contract. My prayer time, you never sign that. Work time. Now you disappear. Where are you praying? What to say to my boss? He's not a Muslim. I have to ask Allah for His blessing, His guidance, to give me some wisdom to answer. And Allah give me some feeling, some knowledge. I say to my boss, You know, when I pray for your business, I pray for you. Not only for me, I pray for everybody. Yeah, so that you prosper in your business. Oh, go and pray. I said, if you need me to pay back the 10 minutes that I use for my prayer now, I pay you back 20 minutes or half an hour, no problem. I don't mind. As long as you give me my right, you honor my right, I'm prepared to give you back more. What is 20 minutes with prayer? This is akhirah. That make my boss very happy. Because sometimes they have to pay people to pray for them. We give them free service. Free dua. I'm not just lying to my boss. I pray, may Allah give him hidayah. And sometimes Allah work in a very weird way. Allah give his daughter hidayah. Allahu Akbar. It's up to Allah, of course. We never give up. And this is very important, hikmah. But how can you talk like that if you don't have good feeling? If this happened to any one of us, he's the enemy of Islam. My boss hates Muslim. He's our enemy. You may want to report to the authority. Astaghfirullah. He was telling us about his right. I pay you and this is a working hour. It's true. But if you want to use it for a good cause, you have to make him understand. That's all. Yeah. There's a video viral from a sister in Australia. Have you exposed to that video? Very good. Yeah, the sister who wear niqab. She wanted to enter a shop, and the owner of the shop is a lady. Scream at her, chase her out. You woman, why you wear this in this country? You women have been oppressed. You are like a slave to your man. If you really feel for the woman, how can you go and blame them? You should scold the man who come with beard. You go and scold the woman. The woman, if you think they have been oppressed, you must pity them. What happened to you? She was so upset. Want to chase her out. But Allah Kareem, this woman, Allah give her the rahmah. She said, why? Why can't I shop? I'm coming here to pay and give you the money and take the thing. What is the shopping have to do with my face? But anyhow, she's not scolding and screaming at her. She just gave her a hug. And she opened her niqab and let her see. She was shocked that she speaks good English because she is an Australian. Pretty lady. And I show it. She kept on crying, shed tears. Why? Because of the rahmah that Allah put in the heart of this girl. She's not angry. She's not scolding her back. She's not screaming and fighting, cursing her. She just hugged her. And that woman kept on crying. And she made her understand, I am not being oppressed. It's my choice. Nobody oppressed me. My husband never forced me. It's my choice. She asked forgiveness, asked her. Then she said, when you come to our center, we have some event coming out. Come. Now this is the power of rahmah. You must have patience. You must have good feeling. Don't be judgmental. Don't go out and scream and tell it so happened that this niqabi is a journalist. Is our character. If we are software, now we have proved that the software become hardware. Look hard, but it's soft inside. Not scolding and screaming back, just give them a hug. Normally, I don't think you would do that. You just walk out, shaitan. Now, our enemy, normally it's like that, you know. Feeling is like that. You follow your feeling, that's how you will react. But you follow the guidance of Allah. فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ وَلَوْ كُنْتَ غَلِيظًا قَلْبًا. If you have heart people, if your heart is feeling of anger, hatred, you cannot make other people understand you. You remember people throw stone at Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In return, he never, oh Allah, send down the rain of stone. The angel is waiting. If the Prophet want that, the angel will bring it back to Allah and call Allah to say, send stone of rain. But he replied, Inni lam ub'as la'ana walakinni bu'ishu da'iyan wa rahmah Allahumma hdi qawm fa innahum la ya'lamun. Allahu Akbar. I am not sent by Allah to bring disaster, to cause destruction, but I am a savior, and I was sent by Allah to bring rahmah, mercy. And what happened? In return, he said, Allahumma diqawm. Oh Allah, give guidance to them. They react in that manner because they do not know. A lot of people attack Islam because they don't know. They attack us because they don't know. Because the media is controlled by the Dajjal. Twist and turn, the good thing become bad, the bad thing become good. So the best way of da'wah is to have that rahmah. And to have that rahmah, you have to get closer to the angel. How to get closer to the angel? By get close to Allah, do what Allah wants you to do, that make the angel very happy. That's why the angels are always with the believers, with the righteous people who do not just have good heart, but they follow up their good heart with righteous deeds. Action Muslim, not just talking Muslim everywhere. Practicing Muslim, very rare. And what is the duty of the angels if they are close to the believers? The angel love the believers and protect them from jinn. Who was the jinn? There are good and bad jinn. The good jinn is the jinni, the bad jinn is shaitan. Protect them from disaster and harm. Like all the prophets, they are protected. When Allah want to send azab to the people of Lut, Allah sent angel to the prophet and call them to evacuate, move. Then the azab is going to come. Because we are good. And if you only are good to yourself, you don't do good thing to others, when the azab comes, the azab will wipe every one of us. Remember that. There was a hadith that the Prophet reminded us. That the Prophet said that Allah will send down azab. Then azab will come and wipe everybody, even the good people is around them. Why? Is among them, because the good people do nothing. They are just good for themselves, but they abandon amal ma'ruf wa nahy anil munkar. That's why the Prophet said, muru bil ma'ruf wa nahy anil munkar. Engage yourself in doing what is right. Be active, proactive. You are good, you invite others to become good. And forbid evil before the time will come. Your prayer will not be answered by Allah. And then when Allah wants to send down azab, Allah will send down without any warning, and all of you who are there will be wiped over. And today is happening. Not say they have no good Muslim around there, but the good Muslim just think of themselves. What happened to him? I don't know. I want to go to Jannah. I'm praying. I make zikir. I don't care about my neighbor. I don't care about others. You do that, then the angel will not protect you. He can't. Lahu mu'akkabat min bayni yaday wa min khalfihi yahfazunahu min amrillah. In Surah Ra', Surah Ra' is Surah 13 verses 11. Allah said, for each of us there are angels who follow each other. They stay before and behind him, guarding him by Allah's decree. Why do the angels protect the believers? And why do they stay with them? The answer is that a true believer always tries his best to obey Allah and follow his messenger and do good deeds. And he constantly remembers Allah with his tongue and in his heart. He or she remain aware of Allah in all their actions. This is why the angel guard a believer and love them. Remember when the Prophet was forced to engage in a war. The Prophet never declared war with anybody. The people start to attack, then we have to defend. We cannot just submit and let people do anything they like. This is zulm. But the number of the Muslims are little. The number of their enemy is huge with all their fighting equipment. Who helped the Prophet and the Muslim? Allah sent angels. But when you disobey his messenger, see what happened in Uhud. The archer disobeyed the Prophet. The Prophet said, don't ever come down from this place. You are the archer. This is your post. Don't leave. Whatever happened down, don't ever leave your place, your position. It is a command. But they fail to follow the command. Allah Rabbul Alameen remind us in Surah Hud, verses 112. Surah Hud is Surah 11 too. Fastaqim kama umirta wa man taba ma'aka wa la takhaw innahum bima ta'maluna basir. Allah is telling us fastaqim, meaning istiqamah. Be consistent, kama umirt, in following the commandment. Whatever been commanded, instruct by Allah and the Messenger, be consistent. Even it's not going to please you for a while, just do it for the sake of Allah. Remember, Islam is not here to please you. Islam here is to save you. And to protect you, to save you, He can be hard sometimes. Why? It's just like when you want to discipline your children, you have to be very hard sometimes. It's not that you hate them because you love them. You have to reinforce certain discipline. That's what you have to do. Fastaqim kama umirt. Waman taba ma'ak. Wala tadghaw innahu bima ta'maluna basir. You just have to be istiqamah in obeying Allah's command. Whatever is commanded upon you, just try your best to do. And also for those who repent to Allah, together with all of you, we are changing. All of us will be blessed by Allah Rabbul Alameen. And don't overdo things. Remember, Allah knows everything and He sees everything. Allah just wants us to do what we can do. And there's always things that we can do, but we always excuse ourselves. No time, busy, you have problem. Even Allah said in Surah 42, verses 15, فَلِذَلِكَ فَدْعُوا وَاسْتَقِمْ كَمَا أُمِرْ وَلَا تَتَّبِعْ أَهْوَاءَهُمْ وَقُلْ آمَنْتُ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ مِنْ كِتَابٍ وَأُمِرْتُ لِأَعْدِلَ بَيْنَكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّنَا وَرَبُّكُمْ لَنَا أَعْمَالُنَا وَلَكُمْ أَعْمَالُكُمْ لَا حُجَّةً بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمُ اللَّهُ يَجْمَعُ بَيْنَنَا وَإِلَيْهِ الْمَصِيرُ. And that's why Allah is telling us, call upon me, ask me, make dua, wastaqim bima umirt. Be consistent. Whatever I want you to do, try your level best to keep on doing it. Don't do 1 week, 3 weeks you don't do. If you want to see any improvement in your body when you go to the gym, you don't go and work 1 week. You force yourself 3 hours. After that, 3 weeks you take off. You go again. Push again for 1 week. Maximum. After that, 3 weeks you take off. Every time you go back to the gym, you are just like day one. Because you must be consistent. You want to know the result. If you want to stay, this is for the gym, but for food is different. You eat for 1 week. You want to burn 3 weeks, cannot. You will stay for 3 years. وَلَا تَتَّبِعْ أَهْوَاءَهُمْ. You are not supposed to follow their desire, your feeling. There's a lot of ayat meaning I like to share. وَقُلْ آمَنْتُ بِمَا said, I believe in what Allah have revealed in the book, and He command me to be fair for the sake of Allah, because Allah is the Lord between you and me. He create the Muslim, He create the not yet Muslim. It's Allah's creation, so you must be fair to Allah's creation. For we have our deeds, for them they have their deeds too. They do their work, we do our work. Remember, you will not be asked by Allah about what they do if you have done what you're supposed to do. If you have called them to do the good thing and they refuse to follow, you will not be questioned by Allah because you have done your job. But if you don't do anything, you will be questioned by Allah Rabbul Alameen. And remember, at the end of the day, all of us will have to return back to Allah Rabbul Alameen. The angel, they love and help the seekers of knowledge. Alhamdulillah. We are all seekers of knowledge. Those who attend classes are seekers of knowledge. We have brothers, sisters who come far away, who are very near. Of course, the further you stay, your reward will be greater because the challenge is more. Some people stay so far, they got to pay 2 tolls. You pay more, you will be rewarded more. Allah is very fair. Some people escape even the toll. They want to go for the long cut, no problem. But you have to pay petrol more. So in a way, you have to pay. You have to spend more fuel and also time. You have the choice, you know. But Allah, yeah, is very kind. You know. The angel loved the knowledge of Islam that bring a person closer to Allah. If you are learning thing that is not from the Quran and Sunnah and not that please Allah, there is no reward for you. It's a waste of time. Ilmun la yanfa, no benefit. You better don't go. Do something better. Clean your house. Visit the poor. Visit your elders. You can get more reward. If you want to go for classes and you know they're talking nonsense, they're cursing people, they're teaching you to hate others, they call you to come and gather together and pray hajat and curse other people, don't go. Why must you go and pray and ask Allah to curse people? Ask Allah to guide people, then it's good. They also love anyone who seeks to learn the important knowledge. There are many knowledge for you to learn, but somebody want to learn this, learn that. At the end of the day, they get more confused. Sahwan bin Asal reported that he went to the Prophet, this is the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, and told him that he came to seek knowledge of Islam. The Prophet said to him, Marhaban bi talib al-ilm, talib al-ilm. Inna talib al-ilmi takhufuhu al-malaika wa tazilluhu bi-ajnihatiha. Welcome, seeker of knowledge. Indeed, the angels surround a seeker of knowledge and shade him with their wings. The angel will spread his wing and seek Allah's protection, yeah, for the seeker of knowledge. When we are here learning the Quran and Sunnah, brothers and sisters, and you have the right intention, you can see the angels, you can see the wings, you only feel the aircon, alhamdulillah. In the time of the Prophet, you know there's no aircon. But Allah can send angels with the cloud to give them some shade. Remember when the Prophet was giving khutbah sometime, praying outside the masjid without any roof. You can see the miracle of Allah. The angel will come, but you can't see the angel, but the cloud will come. Immediately above these good people, they can feel the shade. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to them. Then they mount on top of each other up to the lowest heaven because they love what He seeks. Allahu Akbar. The connection between we and Allah with the angel is so strong that they are connected until Allah Rabbul Alameen, yeah, to the lowest heaven. What you see, brother and sister, is not heaven. It's just the cloud. The sky is different, heaven is different. You remember the Prophet when Isra and Mi'raj. Every level of heaven, there is a caretaker. And will ask, who are you bringing with? Who is beside you? Oh, Gabriel. They say, Muhammad. Marhaban, welcome. But the galaxy that people go to the moon, this is very close compared with the heaven. Heaven is very far. But Allah make it near for those who seek knowledge. Because Allah loves the seeker of knowledge. If only we see, if only you believe. There is the power of Iman. You must have that faith. Then you love to be in this environment. Abu ad-Darda radiallahu an reported that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also remind us, innal malaikati litad'ul ajnihataha li talibil ilm ridan bima yatlub. Indeed, the angel lay down their wings, they spread their wings for the seeker of knowledge, because they are pleased with what he is or her is seeking. But remember, when you talk about ilm, is pure knowledge. Ma qala Allah wa ma qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Last few nights, because we have a guest from Japan, the chairman of the Islamic Assalam Foundation was here, and the wife. Yeah. So normally when we were there, they are the one who make sure that everything for us is being taken care. So when they are here, we always try to make sure we'll spend some time with them. And they are staying where? Westin Hotel. You know Westin Hotel, yeah, is which area? Opposite of Pavilion. Which area is that? Yeah, Bukit Bintang. Not the bintang in the heaven, yeah. The bintang that they decorate around that area. That's the only time I will be around there. Normally I don't go to that area. I don't know how it looked. When we cross over Pavilion, majority of the food store, Japanese food. But halal, alhamdulillah. Then we finish talking, discussing, eating. 10 something we walk out. 9 is like day. Especially last night. Every night when I was there, it's crowded at night. And sometimes they just want to walk around a few areas. I follow them. Yeah, that's how I experienced the environment there. People hijabi in the roadside, dancing, singing. Hijabi is sister. They become entertainer. Of course, not for free. After that, sadaqah, sadaqah, sadaqah. All are good people. Allah Karim. Day is like night, night is like day. Jam, 11 p.m. jam. Alhamdulillah, I parked my car behind, so I went the behind road, jam free. If you come from the front, jam. And we have people who follow us say, this is just like Thailand. You know Thailand, there's a lot of good thing also in Thailand. And at the same time, there's a lot of fitan. Yeah. In that environment, don't think the angel will open their wing. The angel just looking, he's there, he don't know what to do until Allah command. Because the angel cannot do things without the command of Allah. He just ready. If Allah say, azab will come. I think sometimes we are just waiting for the azab. Because if not, we will never learn. We take things very lightly. We want something serious to happen, then only we may start to open our eye. I think that's how we learn. Yeah? If that's what we want, then we have to wait. But Allah is so merciful. He can just punish us anytime. But He still show His mercy, His love. He cares for us so that we repent. The angel also prayed for the teacher of the beneficial knowledge. Abu Umama radiallahu anhu reported that the Prophet said, indeed Allah, His angels, and even the namla, the ants in their hole, and the fish in the sea, all pray for the teacher of goodness to people. Yusalluna ala muallimin nas khair. Now, the Prophet is telling us how good, how fortunate if you can be a scholar. A teacher, there are three different types of teachers. A teacher who is good, he has knowledge, but his knowledge cannot benefit others except his own children. The second, a teacher who will teach you, but he don't care whether you practice or not. It's also a teacher, like the teacher in the school. 1 hour, khalas. After that, whether you understand, whether you act upon, that's not my problem, your problem. But he has done his best. But the best teacher is like our Prophet ﷺ and the companions. They are not only muallim, but they are murabbi. They are there to supervise, to remind you, and keep on reminding you. And they never fail to remind you. Each time they see you do something wrong, they remind you again. Each time they see, they remind you again. It's like a father and a mother figure. We keep on reminding the children because they want the best from the children. That is the best teacher. I remember my first day in school. That was in the 60s. First day I went to school, I was called to the headmaster's room, and he put 5 different type of cane for me to choose. The big one, small one, thin one, thick one, you know, different size. We 7 years old, we always choose the smallest one. We forget the smallest, like chili api. That is where it sting. Because the big one, they dare not hit you hard. It's too big. The small one, they can just swing. They don't even feel the swing also because it's too light. But that will stay. Why? Because we are too good. That is our teacher. So we went back home, and then we have to tell our parents, no, teacher caned me today. Huh? Then the mother will bring stick now. No cane, stick. There must be a reason the teacher will cane you, because you are so good. So now I will give you another one. And after that, I want you to kneel down in front of the idols, the altar. You kneel down, cannot move. This is called the good corner. Then the grandmother will come, no, 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 no. Don't move him. You know, grandparent is grandparent. Why you're so hard on your children? Come. But when the mother is strong, no. The chain of command. So the grandmother also have to give in. We were making, it's like half sujud, kneeling down, until we fall. We fall asleep. They don't care. But I learned a lot from this discipline. Why my mother are so hard? Because she loved me. But at that point in time, I don't like her at all. I love my grandma. But that is the best. Sometimes you have to be hard to help the person. Yeah? Today, teacher dare not do anything because the parent will go to the school. No, threaten the teacher, bring them to court. Okay, if you want us to just teach, I teach. They listen, they understand, they don't understand, I don't bother. That's not my duty. And then after that, if they want to follow up with tuition, they have to pay extra. And that's why we are torturing our children, going to extra class, until they commit suicide. Pressure, depression. Allahu Akbar. Indeed, the angels, and even the ants in their holes, because there's many ants anywhere you go, there's ants. And the fish in the sea, the only forest that I've experienced, I don't experience ant, I can't see ant, is in New Zealand. Very clean forest. They don't even have ant. That means you can just lie down and sleep. Alhamdulillah. Here, your forest, only Allah knows. Because we love ants. We feed ants. They are very clean over there. Allahu Akbar. The fish in the sea, you know the sea. There's no sea without fish. There's always fishes here and there. All will pray for the teacher of goodness to the people. If you are a teacher and you bring benefit to others, then you will get this blessing. But if you are just a scholar, good for yourself, and create fitna sometimes, you create hatred among the people, you will not create goodness to them, then you don't have the right. And you don't have this kind of benefit from the angels. May Allah Rabbul Alameen, brothers and sisters, give us the spirit to do good thing, istiqamah. And also may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us the people who love to seek the right knowledge and be istiqamah and to act upon the knowledge and to be a good teacher in the future. Especially your children. Show them, guide them, monitor them, supervise them. You will never regret. So that our children also become like that. They are very careful, not just teach your children, they monitor, they help them to understand. A lot of people are teaching the children without making them understand why you have to do this. They just do this, do that, but they don't tell them why. It's time for you to have the different approach. Tell them why. Do you know why? So that they don't get confused. Alhamdulillah, children never ask us why. Alhamdulillah. If they keep on asking why, now we are very upset. Just do. Papa said do, do. Mama said do, Class. Don't ask why. You can also use your why. What? You have a bigger why than your children. The children have small why. You have the big why. Why you ask? You ask them. Why do you want to know? You have to ask them back and see Whether their question is relevant, is practical, then you must have the answer. If you don't have the answer, then you have to go back to your teacher and ask your teacher why, teacher. Problem you, teacher also don't allow you to ask why. Don't ask. You ask too much, you become Bani Israel. That's why the Bani Israel are very smart. Because they keep on asking. Either they are smart in doing the good thing or they are smart in doing the bad thing. Because they ask. And asking is the source of knowledge. So don't get upset when people ask. If you don't have the answer, don't get angry. Just be humble. Don't worry. It's a very good question. I will come back to you. You don't have to give the answer immediately, because sometimes you don't have the answer for everything. But there is an answer, but you don't have the knowledge yet. But you also keep on asking and seeking. That's how we improve. That's why Allah loves the seeker of knowledge, because the seeker of knowledge will not stop seeking knowledge. Mina mahdi ilallah, they seek knowledge from cradle to grave. There's no end. The minute you feel, I think enough, I know a lot, then you are going backward. Then the new student will come in. You will see if the new student are very consistent, they seem to learn more than you. You have been learning for 10 years. They just came for 3 months. But they have a lot of information because they ask and they are consistent. But you, whatever you have learned, you have forgotten. You are running away, and knowledge also is leaving you. I've seen the people who are studying with me before, from the 70s. They are learned scholars. When they came home, they are not active in teaching. Slowly, whatever they learn, gone. And suddenly I met them. What are you doing? Business. Oh. So now they're involved in business. So whatever they learn cannot help them to be a good teacher. Because they think money. Allah gives them money, they get involved in business. So may Allah make it easy for all of us. If there's any question, now we open for Q&A. Fatafaddal. But please don't forget, tomorrow night, we Isha here, and universities will spend some time with us, inshallah. Any question, we open for the sisters first. No question yet from sister, the brother. Yes, Faddar. Salam. Who is in charge of this mic, please?
Assalamualaikum, Ustaz.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Angels like to attain knowledge, or seekers of knowledge.
Seeker of knowledge, correct.
Okay, they will spread their wings and whatnot. How about the knowledge of other things, like something to do with technologies? That thing also can benefit the ummah. Is that relevant to that scenario, the same scenario that?
Good. It's a good question. The angel like to spread their wings, upon those who seek knowledge. How about people who are seeking IT knowledge, academic knowledge? Any knowledge that brings you closer to Allah. By right, a Muslim should not secularize knowledge. Oh, this is dunya, nothing with Islam. No, dunya or part of Islam. You seeking the knowledge of medication, to be a doctor, engineer. Islam need to develop. But your intention is important. Why do you seek the knowledge? Do you seek the knowledge to the extent that you don't have time to pray and you abandon prayer? The blessing is no more there. But if you seek knowledge because I want to be a Muslim engineer, I want to be a doctor who is a believer, I want to be an accountant who are very amana, to make sure that everything is in order. Then your intention and that knowledge you are learning is right, benefit the ummah, you will be under the same category. Yes. Yeah, don't worry about that, inshallah. Today date is 25, yeah? Naam. Next question.
Sorry, go.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Can Muslim keep good genes?
Oh, good question. Can Muslim keep good genes? I prefer to be with a good angel than a good gene. To have good angel, you do become the people who the angel loves to be around, then the good angel will be with you. Of course, there's no bad angel. When the good angel is there, the good gene will come. Go for the angel, don't go for the gene first. Because in Surah Jinn, very interesting, even Allah said, don't ask help from the jinn. How good they are, don't ask help from them, ask help from Allah. Allah will send angel. And it's up to Allah to command the jinn. And the jinn may come also. But who is stronger, the jinn or the angel? The angel is stronger than the jinn. The angel are more blessed than the jinn. That's why the angels, they don't go to hell, but they got angel taking care of hell. But jinn, they may go to hell like us. Yeah. Allah said, وَلَقَدْ زَرَعْنَا لِجَهَنَّمْ كَثِيرًا مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ. Indeed, hellfire was created for the jinn and the human. Look at Surah Jinn and you come across an ayah that Allah warned us not to seek help from them. So it just be good, inshallah, good jinn will be around too.
Then one more question.
Okay.
Can the Muslim jinn go to heaven?
Oh yes, of course. Those who are like what Allah said, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. We never created the jinn, the good one, and the people, the human, the good one, except to worship me. When they worship Allah, they become believer, they all will go to paradise. That's why those who go to hell also only jinn and human. And those who go to paradise is more. The angel is there. You know? So may Allah bless us. And all the animals will go to paradise. Inshallah. Birds will go to paradise. Inshallah. Question from the sisters? Alhamdulillah, because the angels are very close to the sisters. Alhamdulillah. Sisters play a very important role, yeah, in building the next generation. But you need a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And always make sure that you are close to the Jama'ah. And don't break away from the Jama'ah, because you do not know what you are missing. For those who have been with us, may Allah bless all of you, bless your children, protect all of us. For those who have not been with us for a long time, if you see them, remind them. It's our duty to remind them to be back, inshallah. For those who always come with the children, may Allah bless your children. And you'll be rewarded because you always make sure the children come with you. There's a lot of blessing. Yeah. Last question from the brothers. Now. The mic, pass the mic to the brother Elias.
Ustaz, sometimes we hear people say past statements like, let's help them do this because we'll never know when we need their help. How do we react to that? In the first place, is that considered as ikhlas?
Yeah, if you help a person for the sake of Allah, of course it's ikhlas. Now sometimes we do not know what kind of help people need from us because we are not exposed to their problem. So somebody who know them and then they get the info and they can help them directly, so they come to us, can you? But do things collectively is always better. Sometimes we do not know whether somebody has been helping them or not. People may come and ask A and B and C and D, and then we thought that nobody helped them, so everybody is helping them. So it's good to know first. Then of course it's like people are sharing with us some information, and then now we say, okay, if they need some help, why can't I help them? But then it's wise to double check. Just like anything happen in this area in Al-Khadim, it's very important for you to come back to us to double check, because you do not know. Yeah, people who come to us for many times, we have been helping them. Not only we send somebody to help them sometimes, but we may not know. So don't let people take us for a ride, yeah, without doing what is right. Now,
Ustaz, what I meant was, we hear people saying, they pass statements like, let's help them because we don't know when we will need their help.
Yeah, of course. Well, now we help for the sake of Allah. We don't help a person, then expect they will help us back. No. You help for the sake of Allah is better. But normally sometimes people just motivate you to do that. Maybe you may need help one day, or your children may need help one day, somebody will help them. In a way, it is true. There is always some blessing. Whoever like to help another fellow Muslim brother, sister for the sake of Allah, the Prophet said Allah is sure to help him. But how? Leave it to Allah. But the best thing is you help for the sake of Allah. That is the best. When? Leave it, but you believe. Every good deed is like the karma, they said. There will be a chain of reaction. The good thing will come back. No problem. There's nothing wrong to have that feeling. Sometimes you just have to motivate people. Yeah. Don't be selfish. Don't be calculative. Help. Yeah. Then inshallah, one day, maybe your bad time will come, and because you have been doing good, not necessarily the person that you help will come and help you. No. Because you are kind to anybody, then Allah who loves you so much, when you have problem, Allah will send a stranger to help you. Because you have been good. You see, who control the hearts of the people? Allah. I experienced that many times in my life. In my early life as a Muslim. People that I expect they can help me, they can't. People I do not know, a stranger, a total stranger, they are the one who offer help. You see how Allah helps us? Not necessarily the person you help will come and help you. Other people will help you. And that is the best help, the help that comes from Allah. Just do good for the sake of Allah Rabbul Alameen. Yeah. Good, no problem. Yeah. Inshallah, may Allah help those who help themselves and help others for the sake of Allah Rabbul Alameen. So we'll see you tomorrow night, inshallah. Yeah. Can share the news. It's a very motivation talk in Sharia. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.